everybody, GamerDude19 here, and I decided to do a how to draw video review. Well, not review, but it's just a tutorial. Well, I would say this is the first time doing a how to draw video, but it'll be, but I guess it'll just be more like how I draw right now. I'm still, it's like you learn more and then you get better over progressing. Well, today I want to show you this how I draw or how to draw video on drawing manga. Now the software I'll be doing right now is Manga Studios. I forgot I had to think of Manga Studio is like Adobe Photoshop and other drawing programs. You got all the tools and your colors that you'll be needing, and then you got all the little bots here for you to draw. You need your markers or your pencils or anything. Now let's see how I draw. What should I draw? Well, I just show you on how I draw my one of my characters that I'm doing. I'm doing a manga series, and then I show you how to draw. Now, I don't know how other artists would digitally draw their characters on here, the way it started out. For me, I always like to use the method of just drawing the stick figure to add and build on figure. Now then, this first part I will show you is drawing the stick figure and then going on to adding the flesh. Now what you just saw me did was, basically when you start out the Manga Studio software, you'll start with this box right here that's labeled, well, for the, to draw. This is where you'll do your inks and your other artworks and paints and everything. Right here is your sketch, is where you just, my bad, sorry, let me see. On the sketch is where I'm going to be starting out drawing the little stick figure and then adding it on. Now I like to go back and forth on how I want to draw my characters. It'll be just with stick figure or just with just like a simple sketch or just whatever, or just shades and everything. Now the software I'm using besides Manga Studio is also I'm using the Wacom tablet. Here's how it looks. Sorry about it. It's small, but it's perfect for me right now. Oh, sorry about that. Because I should have just went down later. Now well, here's also the pen. It's hard to see based on this glare though. Anyways, sorry about that. Trying to get comfortable here. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Well, hang on. There we go. Okay, so I'm using a laptop. It's the a Toshiba Satellite, and then for the software I'm using is Manga Studio Debut 4. Later on I'll be getting the Debut 5, maybe the Debut or the EX. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll be getting that. Now let's see. I'm gonna start with my main character. It's Serena. See, I'm drawing the head right now. It's hard to probably gonna be hard to see when I'm looking at it. It's on screen. I'm looking at it, it's very hard, but then so see how it goes. Now I like to draw circles, starting off with that, and okay, let me see. Like Adobe Photoshop, it features like a back button and a forward button. And then, anyways, okay. I always like to start off my figures drawing like a stick. I haven't gone as far as to just making it like the way the other pros do it. I could say I'm not far or nowhere near close to being a pro. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here real quick. Basically, what you're just looking at is it's a little bit too small on the body right now, but don't worry. For me, it's just a little simple stitch sketch. But then I wondered, right now, just what kind of pose should I draw on Serena? Nah, let me. Nah, I keep mentioning the character name. Let me just pardon me. Serena is the name of a female teenager that the protagonist that I'm doing for this comic manga. First time and self-published. Well, not self-published, but it's like self-drawing, inking, and everything. And everything, all the whole manga is being done by me. Now, in this comic, it's just just a normal school girl, just going to high school in Japan and everything. You could say Japanese high school cliche, which I remember reading online that how people not too fond of those. Anyways, let's see. Oh, okay. So no, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do Serena with her just a standing pose with her arms back. Now, another feature for me is I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. One of the things I could do is erase, or like in Adobe Photoshop, you could just change the size. You got your properties. I'll be going on with those later on. Let's see. Know what? Let me change the edges. Change the lines. I think that should go well. Let me just erase this line first. Now then, let's see. Oop. Just want to connect to the line, of course. I know how you're seeing right now is just a stitch figure, but that's why I like choosing to draw. That way I just know exactly where to go. Now, this part right here, I learned reading on the art book I have. It's like one of the ways to get the person's pose would be just to try and curve the spine, because basically that's how all of our spines are. And then, so that's what I like doing sometimes. Now then, what I like to do sometimes a lot of times on Manga Studio for this part is adding more layers. Layer 2, I like to put in red just to get the skin, and then layer 3, I like to just get the black just for the final outline. While layer 1 would be just light blue for the skeleton. And then let's see. I always like to start off with the head and then go straight downward. I know I still have a lot more practice with the person's body. And let me tell you something, when I was growing up, I had a lot of trouble just drawing the person, the human body. And like it was either that the heads were too small, or that the heads were too big, the body's too small, the body's too big. And I'm glad that I get to have this software, because then I could just change all that. If the heads were too small or too big, I could just change it. Now what we're looking at right now is I'm just drawing like basically the skin part of it, and then the outline to where the hair would be at. Then I'm just gonna go down here and just use my guidelines just to where I get the head. I know that basically in tutorials you'll see online that you always put the guidelines for the head part down first before you get started on the rest, but to me, I just like doing this, just adding on later on. Let's see. and the shoulders down. Shoulders and the arms. But I'm gonna stop right here a little bit for the arms, because then, remember, I'm gonna draw her arms backwards. Well, not backwards, but like they're gonna face backwards. I know you just see how I kind of over exaggerate for a bit on the where I draw the circles for shoulders, but to me it's a bit okay because there's not gonna be much. Because then you're gonna see all this later on. Well, not what I meant exactly, but I'm sure you'll get the point. Oh, sorry for the camera. It's a little bit hard without the tripod, but hey, one step at a time to go. Okay, so let me see. Try and get the other arms. Well, the inner part of it. Then I'm gonna stop here. But then for this part, I'm gonna go down. Oh, I'm a different guy. I should have just drawn I should have just drawn where I'm gonna have the like the muscle or the skin meet with the legs. I know a lot of y'all are thinking that this is like basically the worst female drawing I ever them showing y'all, but you know what? Like I said earlier in this video, that I get better later on. I mean, since I first started all the way to right now, I noticed that my drawings were getting better on the characters. Before suddenly I just had to go back try again. Well, not try again, but they had to be fixed. Yeah, it didn't work at all. So there we go. Oh. That could be done here. Then let me just erase this part of her leg. Because then it kind of looks like I just made her like her legs just go like 3/4 and her body just went into a bit of a like a forward thing. So let me see if I can fix that here. Then right here on this part you could get free transform, and then I'm just gonna change it up a bit. Kinda don't want it like that though. You just see how I'm just adjusting her body, trying to make it fit. I would say that's kind of like good. Basically, you could say it's almost like a bit of a shortcut, a shortcut's way of just fixing the whole body without having to start all over. Now, it's a bit helpful too, though. Let's see. Sometimes I have a bit of problem just trying to get this part done, but it's like I say, I get better later on. Now let's see. So you just see down here on her legs, it's still a bit of like a mannequin like, but that's how I like to draw it. Because hey, a bit of our knee bones is like exposed where our skin would be at. And then just say that's about it for this skin part. And then sorry if my hand's been a bit downward or upward. And now let's see. For this final part here will be just simple hair, the hair and the eyes and then the clothing. Now I'll be right back on this part because I need to check on how much space I got left on this video recorder.